For the love of God, I wish Mizzou could just stay out of the news for more than 3 goddamn months. It's like every single time I look up on any social media, we're doing something even dumber than last time. And here, at a freshman orientation, these students decide to take a rundown of what happened last semester. And of course, it's incredibly accurate.
All of those football players should definitely lose their scholarships.
Mizzou, that racist school, I'm not going there.
There they go protesting again. Those students are ruining our school.
Yeah, the football players losing their scholarship seems kind of reasonable. I would have been okay with that. Um, yeah, I wouldn't say it's racist, but it's nice of you to point it that way because you're kind of making it a lot more racist. Yeah, people probably shouldn't go here. And yeah, we're protesting all the goddamn time, and you are ruining my school. Everyone here, besides you, thinks you're ruining our school. I mean, keep in mind that we did drop in enrollment quite a large amount, and tuition is going up. So please tell me anything good you've ever done for Mizzou, which is nothing. You've never done anything good for Mizzou.
They're all nothing but a bunch of crybabies, bullying people into getting what they
Yeah, that's a fairly accurate representation of what happened. I can agree.
want.
Congratulations, Mizzou. You're a joke.
If you weren't here, you don't know what happened.
Oh, hold up. She's about to tell everyone what happened through her totally unbiased mind. Yeah, no, you're an idiot. I know exactly what happened because I was here. So please, go on. Tell me what happened.
The students that led and participated in those peaceful protests and demonstrations were simply fighting to make this school a better place for all of us.
If they were fighting to make the school a better place for all of us, they failed fucking miserably. Because, like I said, tuition going up, enrollment going down, anything besides that. Oh, yeah, and their movement is fully based on a lie. Yeah, the poop swastika, there was no evidence that ever happened. Oh, yeah. You can literally point to nothing racist Mizzou has ever done to you. But please, go on, please.
Because before we can be a campus that prides ourselves on diversity, we have to be a campus that admires, appreciates, and allows that diversity to flourish.
And a campus with oppression, racism, or hate toward any identity cannot.
Please tell me any racism or oppression that Mizzou did to minorities. Please, I am very curious. All I remember was A, a poop swastika, which bullshit didn't happen, and B, some guy from not even our campus drove by and yelled the N-word at some people. That is the only two things I have ever heard of. Oh yeah, and Tim Wolf said systematic oppression doesn't exist, it's all in your minds, which is fairly accurate. So, yeah, you're an idiot.
We are not crybabies.
Yes, you are.
We are all adults who realize that while we will face adversities in our lifetime,
We have the power and the voices to change it here on our campus.
You're right, you do have the power to change it. You did change it. You just made it a whole lot shittier. Good job.
And by our campus, we do mean everyone's.
Our school is not a scary place to be. It's a place that is openly working on its climate to liberate the students who are being shamed because they care about the future and culture of Mizzou.
Would those who care about the future and culture of Mizzou cause its enrollment to significantly go down and its tuition to significantly go up? I don't think so.
So, before you attempt to give a summary,
Make sure you know the story.
Okay, since you don't actually give a summary and just blurt out slogans, I guess I'll attempt to give out a summary. So at that time of the year, there was one protest going on at campus, and it was about grad students getting health care, which is stupid. I can only assume that Jonathan Butler was a part of that. And once that failed miserably, and Tim Wolf said, stick it, he decided to turn it about race. And that's about the time when Black Lives Matter came on our campus as well. And decided to pick out isolated incidents, some of which probably weren't even true, like the poop swastika, and say that it was a part of a bigger picture of systematic oppression or racism at Mizzou, and Tim Wolf was behind it. Which even then, Tim Wolf and all the other people at the university laughed at you because that's idiotic and stupid. But somehow you got the athletes behind you, and that is the only reason that this movement even got close to succeeding. And of course, Tim Wolf got kicked out of the campus, and even more bad stuff happened after that with like Peyton Head saying the KKK was on campus. Yeah, that never happened. That was a lie. And then a black girl saying she was raped by the KKK, which, I mean, if they weren't on campus, that was obviously a lie. And just more stupid stuff like this, just completely screwing over the university, once again raising tuition, lowering enrollment. But oh my God, you people are so stupid. You think what you're doing is right, and it's not. It's so dumb. I swear, if I was on campus right now, I'd go over there and smack you off the goddamn stage. Please, please leave Mizzou. Anyway, everyone, thanks for watching. Hopefully this shit doesn't happen again, but I expect to see you in a solid month or two when we do something even more stupid than this. Goodbye.